15 fuel-saving secrets gas stations protect with their lives. How to stop wasting gas and keep more of your money. Every time you pull into a gas station, you're not just buying fuel, you're paying for habits, many of them expensive, unnecessary, and completely avoidable. Most drivers think high fuel consumption is normal. It isn't. The seventh one would save you almost 40%. There are quiet mechanical reasons why some people spend hundreds more per year on fuel than others, driving the same roads, the same distances, sometimes even the same cars. Today, I'll show you 15 fuel-saving secrets that gas stations never talk about, because every one of them means less money in the pump and more money in your pocket. Secret 1. Rapid acceleration is burning cash. Fuel is burned fastest when you accelerate hard. When you push the pedal aggressively, the engine injects extra fuel to protect itself and produce power. That extra fuel does not make you arrive earlier, it just disappears as heat. Smooth, controlled acceleration can reduce fuel use by up to 20% in city driving. Gas stations profit from impatience. Your wallet does not. Secret 2. Short trips are expensive trips. Cold engines are inefficient engines. On short trips, the engine never reaches optimal temperature, meaning fuel mixtures stay rich, friction stays high, efficiency stays low. That's why driving 2 kilometers 5 times costs more fuel than one 10-kilometer trip. Combining errands saves fuel and saves money immediately. Secret 3. Idling is paying for nothing. An idling engine produces 0 kilometers per liter. Many modern vehicles burn 0.6 to 1 liter per hour just sitting still. Waiting in parking lots, warming up too long, sitting in traffic with the engine running. This is fuel leaving your tank without moving your car an inch. If you stop for more than a minute, you're wasting money. Secret 4. High RPM, high spending. Engines are most fuel efficient at lower RPM ranges. When you drive at high RPM, internal friction increases, fuel injection increases, efficiency drops. Most engines are happiest between 1,500 and 2,500 RPM. Driving above that range without need is like paying extra for the same distance. Secret 5. Your transmission affects your fuel bill. Automatic transmissions are programmed for efficiency, but only when driven smoothly. Constant throttle changes cause unnecessary downshifts, increasing fuel consumption. Manual drivers who rev high before shifting waste fuel every time. Let the transmission do its job. Fuel savings follow. Secret 6. Low tire pressure drains money daily. Underinflated tires increase rolling resistance. Just 5 psi below recommended pressure can reduce fuel economy by 3 to 5%. That may not sound like much until you multiply it across an entire year. Gas stations sell air because drivers ignore tire pressure. Check it monthly. Save money constantly. Secret 7. Extra weight costs. Extra cash. Every extra kilogram requires extra energy to move. Heavy trunks, unused tools, permanent roof racks. Weight increases fuel use, especially during starts and acceleration, where fuel consumption is already highest. Remove what you don't need. You'll feel it at the pump. Secret 8. Dirty air filters cost you at the pump. Engines need a precise air-to-fuel ratio. A dirty air filter restricts airflow, forcing the engine to inject more fuel to compensate. The result: worse mileage and slower response. Replacing a cheap air filter can recover lost fuel efficiency almost instantly. Secret 9. Wrong engine oil increases fuel use. Oil that's too thick creates internal drag. Cold oil increases pumping losses, forcing the engine to burn more fuel just to turn itself. Using the correct oil viscosity, especially in cold weather, reduces resistance and saves fuel over time. Small detail, real savings. Secret 10. Cruise control can cost you money. Cruise control is efficient on flat roads. But in hills, it often wastes fuel by aggressively maintaining speed, injecting more fuel uphill than necessary. A human driver who allows small speed changes often uses less fuel than cruise control. Use it wisely. Secret 11. Windows down at high speeds cost more than AC. At city speeds, open windows don't matter much. At highway speeds, they create aerodynamic drag that burns more fuel than air conditioning. Above 80 km/h, windows down. More fuel burned, AC on low, Yankees cheaper. This mistake costs drivers money every highway trip. Secret 12. Poor maintenance, poor mileage, worn spark plugs, aging sensors, delayed servicing. Each reduces combustion efficiency, forcing the engine to burn more fuel to make the same power. Maintenance isn't just about reliability, it's about fuel economy. Neglect costs money every kilometer. Secret 13. Premium fuel does not save money. Unless your engine specifically requires premium fuel, using it does nothing for fuel economy. Higher octane doesn't mean better mileage, it just prevents knock in certain engines. Using premium unnecessarily is one of the easiest ways to waste money at the pump. Secret 14. Engine speed matters more than speed limit. Driving fast in a low gear burns more fuel than driving slightly faster in a higher gear. What matters is engine load, not just vehicle speed. Lower RPM cruising saves fuel even at the same road speed. Let the engine relax. Secret 15. The real secret. Habits beat technology. Start-stop systems, hybrids, turbo engines. They help, but they can't fix bad habits. A smooth driver in an older car often spends less on fuel than an aggressive driver in a modern one. Gas stations depend on waste. Savings come from awareness. Final takeaway. Fuel economy isn't about tricks. It's about not paying for things you don't need. Unnecessary RPM, unnecessary idling, unnecessary weight, unnecessary fuel. Every liter you don't burn is money you keep. And once you understand where fuel really goes, you stop donating to the pump. If this helped you save money, pass it on. And if you want more real mechanical truth that protects your wallet, subscribe.